Don't know why it does this. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the show. Sorry about the tardy start there. This software seems to want to initialize itself. Don't ask me why. We have Jeff. How you doing, buddy? What's new?
I've risen from the dead. I'll tell you, I feel like $1 million. I really feel good. I'm I'm better every day. I'm getting my steps back. Yeah.
That is good. And you had good news about not having your toes cut off recently as well, didn't you? So that's all good.
But
Although
I am wearing a heart monitor though.
Yeah, Jeff is a bionic man at the moment. He's not displaying them tonight because I think he forgot to charge them. But as well as a heart monitor, he's also got some smart glasses which make him look very Joe 90ish and will allow him to read the comments as and when they apply.
I
Um,
haven't. I'm not wearing them now. I haven't got it all up and working, but
Yes,
that's the
it's
plan.
getting there, isn't it? It's getting there because these are smart glasses. I'm discovering very quickly aren't something you just take out of a box and use, are they?
No, they
They're a
are
work
not.
in progress to say the very least. Ah dear. Well, I see we've got the station master in here tonight. Good evening, sir. Who else have we got in, Jeff?
Station master says that he was booking tickets for him and Kathy. I wonder where he's going.
I wonder where he's
Uh,
booking them from.
we have Roland with us. He was first in tonight, and
Hey,
we have
Roland.
Allison O'Brien is with us, and
Good,
Kathy is with us.
good, good, good.
Uh, Mel
Andrew
says,
Norris just joined.
Andrew Norris. I haven't seen Andrew. Oh, there's Andrew Norris. Hello, Andrew. Good to see you. And I think I saw Andrew Graham here too. Yeah, Andrew Graham's with us. He says, "Good evening, all."
Oh, good. And I've just seen Camelot go. We've got a new system on here now. I can move the comments tray from way over there where I could barely see it to right in front of my face where I can read all the
Uh,
comments. So I can help.
Camelot girl is Kathy, is station master's friend.
Oh, is that Kathy? I didn't know that. Hi, Kath. Oh, yes, she signed it, Kathy. Duh. Excellent.
Station master says I was booking my seats for this broadcast. Oh, I thought you guys were go headed somewhere. I thought you were going over the hill. We
Ooh.
have Sweep the Cat with us tonight. Hope you were doing better, Jeff. I am doing very, very well. I feel like $1 million. The problem I have now is I'm wandering around grazing like an old cow, but I'm trying to be good.
Yeah, yeah. We're keeping an eye on the quantity and upping the quality at the same time. Isn't that right, buddy?
I'm trying. The what is that? The mind is willing, but the flesh is weak.
That's the one.
But we have a short video of some of my culinary escapades this week, don't we?
We do. Should we start by talking about that now? Um, Over here in the U of K, we barbecue. We burn things in the garden and call it cooking. But in America, it's a different thing. It's a religion in America. Now, Jeff, bless him, he sits there. He cannot understand two things: why in our country we don't all grill or barbecue, and B, why we don't all have ice in our house. I've gone halfway. I now have a grill in my garden so that if ever he comes over here to visit, God forbid, I will have the ability to cook the man a steak. I've never owned a barbecue before. I bought it last year, right at the end of the season, so I've not really used it. Brad, our wonderful town crier, sampled it, and he's still alive, which is a good thing. So it can't be all that bad. Now, one thing about if you live in a country where grilling is a tradition or a religion, if you like, you do tend to be really good at it. So I'm going to show you all a video now about how good it can be.
Hello, everyone. It's Jeff again. Today, I am grilling. I am going to christen my brand new grill that I love very much. I have a stainless steel grill that was made in Italy. It mounts on the side of my RV, and today I'm going to christen it. I have a couple of chickens, and I will show you American grilling. Chickens have been cooking about an hour, and I just threw some wood chips in there, and it's going to be truly amazing in a couple of hours. My seasonings today will be Sweet Baby Ray's honey barbecue sauce, and I thoroughly covered the chicken with Montreal chicken seasoning, and in the cup I have mesquite wood chips, which will give us that delicious smoky flavor. I am kind of thinking one chicken for dinner tonight and one chicken for chicken quesadillas tomorrow. I had to go and get myself an iced mocha because it just isn't fun to grill without one. My chickens are browning up very nicely. Give them another couple hours. I'm thinking almost. Not quite. Almost. Almost there. A little more smoke. A little more tastiness. Yes. Come on, Andrew. Andrew Murphy. Big guy. Instead of walking in the woods, dig out the grill. Come on. I challenge you. Okay. Those are a thing of beauty. Absolutely beautiful. I am going to proclaim them done. Thank you, everyone, for joining me today. I wish I could share. Bye.
Well, that's how it goes. Now, I'm really, really sorry. This software, every week it gives me problems. I'm not using it ever again. This is the last time I'm going to use this software. We did it because it was costing us 30 odd pounds a month to use the other one, which at least worked. So this one's supposedly about £10 a month cheaper, but it's just not worth the aggro.
So the question you have to ask yourself is was the £30 a month worth it versus the aggravation?
Absolutely. I mean, we have a thing across the bottom of my screen down here. I have a row where normally all the videos are lined up, ready to roll, and you just click on it and it adds it to the broadcast. This one, you can only put, well, you can't. You have to load the video up in advance, one at a time, and then play it out. And then it plays it in a minimized window. I haven't got a clue. But this is the company up here, you can see above my head where it says EV Mux. I really, really apologise for that. It does keep losing the window with the comments in it. It's just too buggy. It's too buggy and it doesn't do half the things it should do, and so we're not going to use it again, even if we have to go back to the other one. I'm sorry, this is not right. So anyway, yeah, one thing you may have noticed in there, which I find a bit disturbing, and that is, you notice halfway through Jeff had a coffee. Well, I call it that laughingly because actually it's not a coffee, because it has ice in it and it's stone cold. Now, can anybody out there explain to me what's that all about? And also, while you're at it, let's have a discussion about sweet tea, shall we, Jeff? Where they brew the big Jesus out of a bunch of tea bags, throw enough sugar in to run a French village for a week, stir it up, and then chuck half a ton of ice in it and go, yee-haw, this is all sure good. No, it's
An
not.
ice mocha, it's kind of like a melted chocolate milkshake over ice with coffee in it, and it's very good.
I can kind of go towards that being reasonable, but not iced tea. Not iced tea. There is no excuse on God's own earth for iced tea. There's no reason for it.
Station master says, I grill every morning. I have a flat electric George Foreman griddle, which I do my tomatoes and mushrooms on. No, that is not grilling. No.
I got told off for that, Bernie. Don't worry. You're not alone there, buddy. See, again, in America, it is a religion and It's sacred. You do it this way. But it's interesting because Jeff taught me his way, and I'm going to be looking at some smoked. Now over here, if you are lucky enough to have a smoker or know how to smoke, you're probably going to use hickory. But there's more to it than that, isn't there, Jeff?
Yeah, the greatest stuff in the world is manzanita burls. The manzanita bushes, the little manzanita bushes that grow along the mountains, you, they they reproduce by sending out tendrils, and then they make a little they're about that big. They're a little burl. And that's what they root from. You dig them up, dry them out, and you smoke with those. Manzanita burls are good.
Hmm. What's the other one you use? You used it in the video.
Mesquite,
Mesquite, yeah.
which is a little bush that grows in Texas, and mesquite is. I did these chickens with mesquite.
Mm. And because apparently you would use different woods for different meats, wouldn't you?
Sure, you could use mesquite for chicken and beef. I'd use different stuff for fish. Yeah, use for a lot of people use cherry.
Mm.
Uh, yeah, right here in the Northwest, if we do salmon, we use uh, alder. We smoke
Yeah.
with alder.
Yeah. Because the other one is peat. I mean, over here, traditionally, Scotland, parts of Scotland, and large swathes of Ireland used peat. Now, that has several effects. One, it does impart a rather nice smoky flavour. I don't drink a lot at all, but I do like if somebody offers me a whiskey, I'll always take a Lafroig because that is smoked and produced over peat. And I found out recently that it has an effect on national cuisine. For example, in China and the Middle East, where cooking oil is at a premium and very, very expensive, they've learnt their cuisine is all about flash frying. It gets really hot, it goes in, it's stirred around, lots of noise and action, and bang, it's out and served to preserve fuel. Now, in Ireland and Scotland and places like that where peat has traditionally been used, not an issue. You can go and dig your garden up and cook on it. So they produce things like Irish stew and things that you can actually cook for ages. And of course, they have that smokiness imparted to them. I've had a peat smoked stew when I was in Ireland back in 90 something when I went to Ireland. Oh, absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. And the meat just melted and everything just had this lovely smoky. Have you ever cooked anywhere around peat, Jeff?
No, not peat. We really don't have peat over here. I've never seen it anywhere.
No, I guess not. I mean, over here it's only for gardening purposes and stuff. You don't buy peat for smoking, but technically, I mean, it was used for cooking. I mean, there are people in Ireland who cook on it now. Peat, they've got peat ovens. Um, Great stuff. Well,
Camelot Girl says Gabe Camelot 27 is my YouTube handle, but yes, I'm Kathy from Sussex.
okay. I brain like a sieve. The other thing was, has Emma shown up yet, Jeff?
Has who shown up?
Emma.
No, Emma has not shown up yet. Emma's been feeling very poorly.
She was in hospital, wasn't she? She came out today, so we've been sort of talking to her, make sure she's okay. Hopefully, she might pop on and say hi in the comments. So if you're out there, Em, we're rooting for you, girlfriend. Send us a link. Also, my
Yeah,
daughter might be out there
very
as well.
sad that she's had difficulties. She has a very hard time with
Mm,
it, getting around and getting stuff, everything done, shopping and all that. She's dealt with some health issues in the last year or so.
yeah, she has. She has. And look,
Let's see. Andrew Graham says the chicken looks absolutely amazing, and the Ponderer says Jeff Grills should be his new channel title.
Yeah. Yeah, you
Sweep,
could Jeff grills it.
sweep, up, up, up. I lost it. Uh, Sweep the cat says the real Sweep the cat is really poorly. He hasn't been out of the house in 4 days and barely eating. He is 19 this July. Just hope he makes it, but not looking good. Well, that's sad.
Oh no. That's horrible. Sorry, I'm eating Nollies. Um yeah. My daughter Laura, who I don't know if she's watching or not, she might be, might not be, has a cat that used to be mine called Tiggs. I used to have three cats, Tiggs, Poppy and Sid. My mum had a black cat. It was a British Blue, and apparently British Blues aren't really lap cats. They can be a bit standoffish. And my mum, bless her cotton sock, all she wanted was a cat to sit on her lap to cuddle. But this one wouldn't very much. Anyway, he passed away in 2022. Oh, I don't know, September time. And I said, Mum, I'm going to bring you Tiggs because Tiggs is a needy cat. He needs cuddles, he needs attention, he needs to be with somebody all day long. He was exactly the right cat for my mum, and I think he was on her lap within about 5 minutes of arriving in the house. And when mum passed in 23, obviously, Laura took him on and took him home, and he is now, oh, he must be 16 if he's a day, and he's starting to look a bit green round the edges. Um, we're keeping him going. Laura's doing a lot of work with him to keep him going, but there's going to come a time, not too distant future, when decisions will have to be made, and it's horrible, having to make decisions over another being's life. It's one of the things of owning pets, I guess.
Your
One
mother loved that British blue cat. Its name was Muffin, wasn't it?
Muffin. She adored that cat. She doted on that cat, and he would
She
not
did.
sit
She
on her
loved that
knee.
cat.
She loved it. He just wouldn't sit on her knee. That's horrible. And then, like I say, within 5 minutes of Tiggs arriving, there he was sitting on her knee. So, but
Andrew Norris said, Jeff, did you really have one whole chicken that day and the second the day after? Yes,
yeah, he was cutting back
yes,
that
I
day, wasn't
did. Yes. Not only did I eat one of those whole chickens the first night, but I had a bite or two of
he? Yeah, Jeff's being a good boy at the moment. He's only having one chicken at a time when he eats. Uh,
those chickens. Were so good. Oh my God, they were good.
when you're cooking,
Let's see. Andrew Norris says, I like an iced coffee in the summer. See, there you go.
yeah, I could probably, maybe, stick it in the microwave and drink it. But iced tea, there's no excuse for. There is no reason or excuse for iced tea to exist. A bit like President Trump, really. Neither of them should exist, but they do, and we have to put up with them. But no, I'm sorry. Now Jeff tells me when I get over there, he'll take me somewhere where there'll be proper American iced tea, and I'm going to love it. Don't think so.
Yeah, I can think of several places that has it that's really good, but I smoke is too. Well, if you get out of Montesano, they have Dutch Brothers, and oh, Dutch
Yeah,
Brothers. Oh,
I would, I would. I've had twice now. Had an ice smoker, and both
yeah,
times
but until
taken.
you have one that you know is good,
Yeah, yeah. I'm open to persuasion on ice smokers, but sadly the door is closed and the horse has bolted regarding iced tea. Hopefully, no
well,
one in the comments is going
you
to stick
better
up
be
for
able
it.
to get ice smokers in your little village, or I'm going to push somebody out of the way because eventually I'm going to come over and visit.
Well, hopefully, by the time you do that, they will have caught up and maybe offer them. I don't
I'll
know.
be like, no, 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 just move out of the way. I'll do it.
Yeah, let my man here behind the counter. He'll show you how to do it. Yeah, I don't.
Station master says, I like iced coffee, but get really annoyed when the shop fills the glass with ice first. Don't
Yes,
get that much coffee that way. Coffee should be chilled to start with.
yeah, absolutely. See, the other thing is, what happens? You're sitting there drinking it, the bloody ice is melting, and what does ice do when it melts? Turns to water. What does water do? It waters your drink down. Horrible. Why do that to yourself? Don't get it. See, I like
I,
this. I like this stuff.
I smoke and never lives long enough to get watery with me.
I don't drink, but I like this. This is Stone's ginger wine. My dad used to drink this. He had a tiny little shot of this every night, almost medicinal. In fact, this was one of the bottles he never got round to opening. Laura had it and gave it to me. And as you can see, it's still sealed. But if ever I do get round to drinking that, I would put that in the freezer for half an hour before I drank it. So that when it comes out icy cold. I would not put ice in that because the ice will melt and water it down, and it's horrible watered down. I just don't get it.
Jackie says, chilled coffee, yuck, yuck, says the man who thinks a George Foreman grill is grilling.
Yeah, you're not a fan of those, are you, Jeff?
Camelot girl says, Gabe, my cat was 21 when she died in September of 15. After that, I said no more cats. Poppy was part of my family, so much missed. Yes, these animals do become part of our family.
Yeah, and you can make your decision not to have another one, but I'm sadly to tell you, the cat distribution system doesn't always get the memo. And quite often, no matter how hard you say no more cats, the cat distribution system delivers. Always does, every single time.
Sweet the cat says, I want the hoodie that you have. Can't quite see what's on the arms, but it looks good.
Oh, my hoodie. Yes, this I always wear. Carhartt. There's the label there. Jeff put me on to. Where's my finger gone? Oh, there it is. It's always difficult doing it backwards. Jeff put me onto Carhartt years ago when we first met, and first thing I had was a jacket. Jeff sent me this Carhartt jacket, which I still wear. It's hanging just behind that door behind me. I wore it to the market tonight. It's perfect. It's brilliant. And as a result of that, I started going on Vinted and buying up jeans, t-shirts, hoodies, more coats. To the point now where I'm pretty much wearing Carhartt every day. All my clothes, I've got rid of most of my clothes because I had a big go through of this house, a complete top to bottom, multiple skip runs with a trailer, stuff given away. I mean, I just had to get rid of everything. And I got rid of all my clothes, and now I've got far fewer clothes, but what I've got is all Carhartt, and I really like it. This is because in America, Carhartt is worn by tradesmen. Over here, it's a bit of a surf fashion thing. But in America, it's genuinely worn by tradesmen, like Dickies. Here, you'll often see your painter wearing Dickies. And this is a company called CK Contractors. They're in America, and if you want to know where to get hold of them, you just look on the back. I don't know if you can see that. Their contact number is plainly visible. So yes, it's a really good cut as well. I like the cut of their clothes. You don't have to be 6'3" with a six pack and muscles in your spit to look good in their clobber. But yeah, hope that answered your question.
You look like Onslow on Keeping Up Appearances with his concrete company hat.
Yeah, Onslow. He was a chap, wasn't he? Because over here he was in Coronation Street. Before he was in that, he was Eddie Yates. Heart of gold, but a bit of a scoundrel. Bit like Mr. Onslow there. So, where are we? Anything else in the comments, Jeff? Anybody saying
No,
anything?
the comments kind of died. I don't know what happened. If I got cut off or.
Last one I can see here is ginger wine is lovely. The Station Master's Choice, 19 seconds ago. We got that one.
And Sweet the Cat says I took a screenshot of it. We'll be looking into that. It looks nice. It looks ace.
Yes, absolutely. That is very true. I want to start the comments off actually. Have you had snow? Because all the newspapers have been flashing all over YouTube. We've got an ice age coming in. We've got a blizzard. We're going to be cut off and all this. And then of course you listen to the Met Office, and they say it how it is, and it's not quite like that. We got rain, but apparently there is snow. Have you had snow this year where you live? Have you been snowed in? I mean, we in Somerset have got flooding. I'm surrounded by the levels here, and the flooding has been horrendous. It's been the worst it has been for about 10 years, because it's rained every day since January the 1st. I don't think we've had a day without rain somewhere since January the 1st.
Wait, the cat says we got snow here in Coventry about an hour ago.
There you go. Yeah, what's happening is at the moment there's a low pressure and it's tracking up the English Channel, and you always, in these conditions, you normally get snow on the north side of a low pressure, and of course we've still got that cold air up in the north, and this low is an Atlantic low. It's bringing in warmer air, cold air, warm air, bosh, snow. So, is there
Hunter says the snow went to the American coffee industry.
pardon? Am I missing a code there?
Did I lose you?
No, I'm just trying to work out the snow went to the American coffee. I don't get that.
I think he's implied to chill the coffee, I think.
Oh, that's why I didn't get it. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Yes. Not good. Not good.
Jackie says, do they do string vests too? Onslow was quite partial to a string vest.
I don't think they do. I really don't think they do. Nope. I don't think they do.
Station Master says, I had snow in Eastbourne on Monday. The snow was shining, and then from a dark cloud, a few flakes fell and it stopped. We were supposed to get 3 inches of snow here Monday night over to Tuesday, and everywhere got it except us. There's snow all around. They got snow, but we didn't get any.
Well, I never did. Well, I mean, we've not seen any snow here at all. We've not seen any snow here at all this year. I woke up one morning and it was quite frosty. I think that's about it. That is about it. Anyway, I've just got to do this.
Roland says all your rain gives an impression of the Isle of Avalon.
Yes, it is like you can tell. This used to be an island, and you can tell. You really, really can tell. It used to be an island, because it, it's just you go to the top of the Tor, and everywhere you look, there's just water, completely surrounding us, and it's crazy. It really is. I'm just trying to do something here. I'll be with you in a minute.
Yes, my chickens came out very good. I think the next thing I'm thinking about doing is I'm going to do enchiladas.
Enchiladas, yeah. I'm a burrito man. I do like, again, Jeff taught me how to do this. I go into Taco Bell, I get the beef burrito with extra cheese and have them grill it. That is really good street food. If you're walking somewhere and you want a quick snack, quite filling as well. But before talking about filling, before we go anywhere, notice has been given. You have been told. Yes, what were we talking about?
Yes, take your pill, Station Master. Some of us would be lost without you. Your pastoral role that you've taken since you've started your YouTube channel.
Yes, and I'm particularly impressed with your offer to show people's videos if they want to, publish their videos. Likewise, providing they're not too long, we're quite happy to do similar on this show. So if you have got videos, you can choose to go see Bernie or come and see us, and we will give you some airspace for your footage because from little videos like that, massive YouTubers do grow, don't they, Jeff?
Station Master says there are many islands in the UK that are no longer so. Jackie says no snow in Dorset, just rain. Rain, rain, and more rain.
It's constant, isn't it? Isn't it? It's just ongoing rain, rain, rain. As I say, I think that it still holds true that this country hasn't had a day without rain in it since January the 1st. And the end of February is visible in the not too distant future.
He says Thanet and Oxney are two I can immediately think of.
Thanet, yes, I know Thanet. Just give me a second. This software is making me do things the hard way, so I can't find my video.
Sweet the Cat says, Jeff, I thought you were home now. Are you sitting in your truck? I am sitting in the driver's seat of my luxurious motorhome that I live in. And as soon as I get everything put away and all that, I will take everyone on a tour of it. But I haven't. When I came home, I wasn't right when I came home. The stress of quitting my job and the 4 days that I spent on the train and all that, I wasn't right. But I went downhill for a long time, and it's going to take me a while to get back.
Yes, yes. These things don't happen overnight, do they?
No, but I tell you, I feel like $1,000,000. I do. I feel really good. It's just been kind of, Abigail says, good evening, boys. Forgot the time. Well, we're glad you're here, Abigail.
Absolutely. Good to see you. Good to see you. I'm just going to show another little video that Jeff sent me today. This is amazing. Have a look at this. I'm just going to get it to load up. This one. I'm sorry about this. This won't happen anymore like this because we're not going to use this damn software again. It won't let me load it up. Why won't it let me load it up? I don't know. I really don't know. I'm selecting it and it won't let me play the video out. I'm really sorry about this.
Should I do the descriptive like they do the descriptive video?
Yeah.
Well, you would have seen is elk wandering through the town. Jeff went to high school at.
This won't show it. I don't get this software, man. I am at my wit's end with it. It's there, I can see it, and it lets me open up everything except that one. I don't know why. I just don't know why it's being so bloody ridiculous. It is ridiculous, though. It just won't let me do it. I'm sorry. We did have... I'll tell you what I'll do. We'll revert to the old way. Hopefully this will work, but this is stupid. I'm sorry about this. Okay, let's go here. Let's go here. And then let's go here and here and here. And I will get this to go full screen.
I went to high school in Warrenton, Oregon, and now they have a group of elk that lives in the town, and they just wander around through people's yards and eat their grass.
Like that. And the thing is, I don't know if you noticed the way they look at, at the car, as if to say, you move, I'm going to do you. But can you imagine that? What it must be like to have just like elk and deer running around, munching your front garden. Oi, get off my dahlias. Can you imagine it in this country?
They're very elky.
They are, and that one there is looking straight at you. These are cows, by the way, they're not males. If they were males, they'd be a little bit bigger and they'd have antlers.
No, they're not super old either.
The yearlings, you thought, didn't you?
Yeah, they're not very good. They're not even full size yet. They get twice that big when they're full size.
Of course. Yeah, I've been told by Sweep the cat to pay the £30. Yeah, I wouldn't mind if it was £30 once. It's £30. It's £30 every month. I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, I'll pay the £30 and we'll buy me a coffee up to pay for it. See how that goes.
Nuclear checks payable to Gabriel Avalon.
Yeah, it does add up. I mean, what's that? That's getting on for over £400 a year, if you look at it like that, just to do this once a fortnight.
Andrew Norris says it's a bit annoying the software logo keeps scrolling at the top. If you're paying for the service, it's a bit of a cheat. Yes, change back to the original.
Yeah, we're not paying for this one yet because I didn't want to commit to subscribing and paying for it until I knew it was going to do what we need it to do. And every week we've used this, something has gone wrong. So we can't. The other one, we could do a show without even thinking about it. Everything just worked.
Roland says, here is the famous but imaginary black forest elk. Yes, years and years and years ago, I had a cuckoo clock, and it had, at the top, it had black forest elk carved in it.
So, keep people talking a minute, Jeff, because I'm sorry, but it's also lost the next film I had lined up.
Hello Kitty says the Isle of Mull have them, and so do Scotland.
Really?
Abigail says we have sheep coming off the hill, love the taste of grass on the front gardens, hear the farmer's face when he has to catch them.
Oh, I can imagine. It doesn't make them popular with the farmers, does it?
Imagine if you're a sheep looking across the fence, the grass is always greener on the other side of the fence.
Of course it is. Always greener on the other side. Right, that should work. Here it comes. I'm just downloading another video, which I'm going to have to copy and cancel this. So, yes, that's downloading. It's a bit of a bigger video. The video I'm trying to get to show you is the fancy dress that took place in Glastonbury a week ago. No, this isn't that one. Actually, that's another video. That's lost that one as well. The video I'm trying to get to download, I'm airdropping it as we go. Just got that look on his face. Sorry, people. Is the opening of the Rogues Gallery here in Glastonbury, which is a new shop. We had a Rogues Gallery before. That's now closing, and it's going to be replaced with a Rogues Emporium, and it's run by John Mason and some of his buddies, and it's looking to be a really good shop. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this on here and see if I can't go and load it. So what we'll do is this, and then we'll go to desktop. There it is. Let's see what happens if I try and open this. Well, good morning and welcome to an early Saturday morning here in Benedict Street. Well, good morning and welcome to an early Saturday morning here in Benedict Street. And we are outside the new Rogues Emporium, where a certain amount of signage is taking place.
Conoces mi mundo.
And ladies and gentlemen, the moment has arrived. The sign that currently says open will now say closed. No. From the inside. From the outside, it's going to say open. Yay!
Rogues Emporium.
Rogues Emporium is open! Oi, oi.
Si tú me conoces, conoces mi mundo.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you find me today in the High Street, outside Rogues Gallery, soon to close, half term in fact. They'll be closing, and the reason they're closing is because of Rogues Emporium. So let's go and have a quick chat with Dan about moving on, life in general, and what's happening. Dan, how you doing, bro?
I'm all right, mate.
Man, this guy's an institution in this town, and it's going to be sad to see you go. But hey, life moves on, doesn't it?
Yeah, you know, I hope to still be around, just not stood here, just not anchored to this
Things to do,
spot.
people to see, places to
Yeah,
go.
there's the country's, you know, big enough, like top of Scotland.
All the way
Be
down
nice
to
to
the
see
bottom
that.
of Cornwall.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and that's the plan really, at least for a year or two. Like just kind of enjoy the country, enjoy a bit of freedom.
This place puts wall art on the map. I mean, we're up there with Bristol, aren't we? With
Yeah.
all the wall art we've got, and a lot of the paint on that wall art
Yeah.
has come through this shop as well. hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean it's down to Kim and Heart of the
Absolutely.
Tribe and the town council. You know, like I've just supplied the paint.
Yeah.
That's been great. Like,
But you
it's
were
been
there to
great.
do that.
Yeah, and obviously that's been a wonderful thing to help it grow and, you know, paint with the artists and get a wall or three myself.
So tell me, you are going to go on the mother of all holidays when you close. aren't you?
That's the plan. Yeah.
Good.
Well, yeah. I've definitely. I'd like to treat the rest of the year like a holiday, whether I'm in this country or not. You know, like I'm going to try and treat Britain like it's not my country, and I'm going to just try
Be
and
on
enjoy
holiday
it.
in UK.
I'm going to try it. Yeah.
Hey, that's a good idea.
Yeah. It sounds.
Now there's a thought for a video, babe. Holiday in the UK. Whoa, and you could expect Sex Pistols over it, couldn't you? Holiday in the
you
UK
could, yeah.
mood. That'd be
Yeah.
brilliant.
Yeah.
So you and Aaron are just going to disappear off and go on holiday, yeah?
Yeah, but also we've got a real nice home.
Yes.
Like, we've got, you know, a really nice spot. We're really grateful of like what we have, and that's got not only our own garden space, but like David and Susan have given us like access to the polytunnels and that kind of area on their land.
Good.
But that's another story, and you
Yeah.
know that's not in here. But yeah, like I think kind of trying to have the good life, like, and actually, you know, try and just like self-sustainability alongside, like, can we get to the top of Scotland and back? And I'd like to go to Edinburgh Fringe.
Yeah.
Like, that's really on the bucket list. Like,
Now Amber's
yeah.
got a van. You could do the MC500, couldn't you?
Yeah, that's certainly also on the bucket list.
I wanna
It's
do
kinda-
that.
It's like,
I want to do that one.
yeah,
That's
she's
a
got a
video
good friend
waiting.
up in Scotland, so we've got links.
Well, all I can do on behalf of everybody who paints, lives in Glastonbury, into this shop is say thank you.
That's all right. Not everyone lives in Glastonbury. I'm sure we've got
But for those who
few
live
people.
outside Glastonbury and who use this shop, thank
Hello,
you as
mate.
well for that. And it's been brilliant having
No
you.
worries, and thank you for your support, Gabriel.
Oh, no
like with the
problem.
events within here, you know, like yes,
We'll be there. But
and for what you do. For
Well,
what
not
you
only that, we're going to come back and see you in a few months' time in the summer. We're going to find where you are, and we're going to
Yeah.
come and see how your new holiday
do.
season's
Yeah, I'll
working.
see you. Yeah,
What's
on
it
the Isle
like
of Skye. Yeah.
At Prey shop.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, it's a pleasure to come and see you.
Hi, yes. Hi, Gabriel. Hi, everybody.
Yes.
So you're shopkeepers now. What's it like?
No.
Keep hanging about.
No, we're just pretending.
Pretending. Pretend shopkeepers.
Yeah, that's the one, yeah.
I like that. I like that.
Because the reason why we're pretend shopkeepers
Yeah.
is that if we don't want to open, we don't.
You don't- I have shown the people your opening hours. They have been pre-warned.
Yeah, well, and that's only sort of like a rough guide.
Do you want to walk me through the opening hours?
Right, okay, well, the opening hours are what's known as GMT. We're working on GMT,
Glastonbury.
which Glastonbury maybe time.
Maybe time.
Yeah,
Yeah, we know
which
that
means
one.
I may be here, I may not be here.
Yeah.
So I always say to people, if it looks like I'm in here
Then
and the
you're
lights are on, then I'm here. But if the lights are not on
And you're not
and
there.
I'm not here, I might still be here, but I might be hiding from you.
Ah.
We are looking to welcoming people that have no brains and plenty of money. We are also welcoming people that have some brains but still have money. But we are not interested in anybody that has no money.
Even if they're super intelligent.
Not even even if they've passed a mastermind course.
No money, don't come.
Not interested. No. Use is free.
The abuse? Oh, absolutely. I mean, I was told to bugger off this morning and I'm supposed to be filming. I mean, what can you say?
Yeah.
But it was
Can't
said
take him
nicely.
anywhere.
It was a friendly bugger off, I felt. Guys, it's been a pleasure and I wish you all the best in here. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Cheers. Well, there you go. That's it all done. Jeff, you've got that look on your face again. I just thought I'd like to show you my new fancy dress mask, ladies and gentlemen, for my next appearance. Apparently, you can't see it, but during that film, John said how much he thought my outfit at the previous fancy dress was good. And he said, you should do it again. He said, but this time instead of coming as a bee, come back as a wasp. So I thought, well, with my bee outfit that you all saw last week and this, it might look a little bit waspy, I don't know. Which resulted in that look on Jeff's face. How you doing there, Jeff?
You need to change the view. You're just a little thing in the corner.
Oh, bloody hell. There we go. I'm back. So, what's going on in the comments? Have they all got fed up with this shit, or what's happening?
Abigail says we have deer that run in our cemetery.
Running in the cemetery? Wow.
Station Master says that was a great video of the opening. Sweet Cat says, look great, coming down in March and April. We'll be visiting.
Who's visiting?
Sweet Cat.
To visit to Glastonbury?
Yeah.
Woo, fantastic news. Let me know when you're here. I will show you where the best coffee shop's at. Although you probably know that already because I keep talking about it.
Jackie says, I watched the video. Gabriel loved it. When your video came up, it looked like it squashed Jeff into a corner.
Yeah, as I say, this is the last time we use this software. I'm going to go back to the other one, I think. Pay the price. Can't be helped. Yes, so...
Gail says the doctor is in the house. Yes, the plague doctor.
Yes. Apparently they had long noses because they put herbs and stuff and they thought that would keep them safe. But obviously it didn't. Yeah, so there we go. I think, actually, because I've lost a couple of videos, I've kind of... we're running out a little bit of what I was going to talk about, but never
Well, I had one thing that I wanted to tell everyone, on a serious note.
Oh dear. Go on.
When I retired, I, of course, gave up my my health insurance. And I didn't really think that it was going to be that big a deal because I'm eligible for Medicare in the not too distant future. Well, when I became seriously ill and went in the hospital, I thought that I was in a serious vat of doo-doo. And my local hospital, Summit, they had a meeting of their people, the nurses and the doctors and all that, and they agreed to waive all of my fees for my hospital stay, and I am eternally grateful that they were willing to do that for me. And I believe that one of the reasons why they did it maybe is because I've always tried to help when I could in my life, and what goes around comes around, I guess. And I'm very thankful. I'm very, very thankful.
Couple of things I'll add to that. I'll tell you exactly why Jeff got that money. He was told by the ladies in the office, you were one of the nicest patients we've had in here, because obviously they have to deal with all sorts of, and they were all rooting that he got the money. because he's so nice. Now, everybody on here won't be surprised because we all know what a wonderful geezer we've got sitting in front of us here. But it's nice when it's recognised by other people. And also, that care package extends for a year until next year. So Jeff's got about 3 months between this finishing and his care aid starting. So yes, we are very, very grateful because that could have been what, £40,000 plus, $40,000.
Yes.
Beg your pardon.
Yes.
A lot of money. Jeff would have gone bankrupt. So yeah, that's really good. But it just shows you, you know, being one of the nice guys is good. It can come round and look after you, and it has in this instance. So yeah, we're all rooting for you there, Jeff. Good news.
Well, I am very thankful that my local hospital was willing to do that for me. I'm very, very thankful. It's just been an amazing thing lifted off my shoulders. I was very worried about it. And yeah.
Okay, another serious note here. I'm just going to read you a message that I've just received from Emma. She says, I'm sorry, I'm still in pain, so curled up in my bed. Couldn't make it tonight. So I'm sure everybody in here would like to join with me. Maybe Emma will watch this when it's been published. In wishing you a speedy recovery and all the best, Em. And if there's anything you short of, if you need anything, just give me a call. You know, I'm only local, and Jeff and I will get you sorted out. So just give me a call if you need anything. We're rooting for your girlfriend. Be good. So yeah, so that's that. I've got a few videos coming up that I'm looking forward to filming. I'm about to book my next ticket to Europe. I'm going back to the Netherlands because I want to go and cover the fish doorbell. I'm sure you remember last year I went along and met the guy who started it, and apparently an awful lot of fish have got upstream that would have otherwise died. So that's a good thing, and we're going there. In news in America, this is interesting. Jeff was telling me Oregon, which is the state just south of Washington, where he's at, and a state that Jeff was hopefully planning to spend a lot of time has about to, or is going to, one of the three, passed a law banning hunting, and that's
They're
fishing.
going to put it on the ballot in November for the general vote.
Yeah, I mean, that's a big thing, an entire state cancelling or outlawing. I mean, can you imagine trying to police that?
Hunting and fishing.
Sorry?
Hunting and fishing.
Hunting and fishing, yeah. And of course, Jeff is a fisherman, so that would affect Jeff. I bet the sales of guns will drop and the sales of crossbows and bows and arrows will increase. Because they'll still do it, they'll just do it quietly.
It's an amazing thing. I'm surprised really that people feel that way, because the deer and the elk are in a lot of the cities are like Cannon Beach, Oregon. The elk are pretty much taking over the town.
Yeah, they do. And of course, who's going to argue with a 6'7" tall elk? I'm not going to. Are
They're
you?
huge. They are. They're as big as a horse. I mean, they're huge.
Yeah. Yeah. And, you know, you're going to need a big...
Everybody is wishing Emma, the speedy recovery. Sweep the Cat says, so glad you got that, Jeff. You deserve it. You are one of the stars. Let's see. Jackie says, how wonderful it is, Jeff, by the sound of it. You're well due the payback. Well done to the people concerned. Yes, that was very, very nice of them to do. They did not have to do that. That they really went above and beyond.
We can also tell you that Jeff very nearly died when he was in hospital. So we are lucky to have him with us still. But what has been remarkable is Jeff's miraculous recovery. I mean, you know, from being at death's door to where he is now in a reasonably short space of time. There's a long way to go yet. But I mean, you know, at one point we thought he was going to lose up to 3 toes. He went in and the nurse said, this is miraculous. They've healed up so much, we're not going to take them off. So, you know, Someone higher up is looking after our brother Jeff here as well,
Yeah,
and that's
they
good.
were they were gonna could they well, we even made an appointment. They even had the appointment made to do it.
That's what you went in for, and they didn't do it when you got there. They took
Yeah,
one up
the
there.
lady says, no, you're they're making a miraculous recovery.
Mind you, Jeff and I, we talk every day. We love each other. We're like brothers. So he felt it necessary to send me a photograph of his exploded toe. You can't unsee something like that. But I can tell you, I've seen a photograph of it now, and it truly is miraculous. I mean, it was down to the bone, wasn't it, Jeff? It was
Yeah,
incredible.
it was crazy, but they think that my heart uh they're checking my heart because I passed out twice Christmas Eve, and that and they think that it did some damage to me. I don't I have not had any heart symptoms. I've not had angina. My heart hasn't raced. I haven't. So I think they're just checking.
Hmm. And
So
Jeff put out a very interesting video a few days ago. As you know, past where Jeff lives is a railway track, and they get cement wagons, they get the board trains, they get car trains, and these things tend to be rather long. And we've just released it. Laura, my daughter, did the introduction, and basically Jeff filmed the train approaching, going past, and disappearing, and he just spoke about his life, his thoughts on retirement, what retirement does to you. Are you still relevant when you're retired? And just questioning and looking at all these things. And I'm here to tell you, it's a very, very, very thought-provoking video. And also what we're going to do is we're going to ask people to count the trucks, because Jeff tells us that's not such a long one, but we're going to see how many trucks there are. Laura's going to watch it again for the fourth time because she loves this video. She's going to count the trucks, so we'll have a figure, and then we're going to ask people to see who is the first person to count the trucks. I reckon there's got to be 200. What did you say, Jeff? I mean, that's just off the top of my head.
I don't know. I started counting them and I got up to 50, and I don't remember what happened. And
You probably
I,
fell asleep. It's like counting sheep,
I
isn't it?
had to abandon the count. But uh, Sweet the Cat says, did you know it's been nearly a year since Merlin passed away? Yes, March 20th.
Yes, and I've been approached by somebody in Glastonbury asking me if I was going to be organising anything, and I had to say, in all honesty, that I wasn't. Not for any other reason that other than to organise something for Merlin, it's got to be done properly, and that means devoting time and resources to make it happen properly. I haven't got that time. I'm busier now than I was last year. Um, I've got things to do. I'm doing lots of stuff. Now, what I am going to do is I'm going to put out a short video inviting anybody who would like to organise something for Merlin to do so. I will help, I will make videos, but I want to help from the outside rather than getting tied into it, because if you had any idea about the amount of hours and the amount of work I put in last year, I just haven't got that to give, and I would rather somebody else who can give it the time it deserves and give it what it needs did it other than me. If anybody does want to take it forward, I'll be letting everybody here know, because I'm sure there'll be things people can do, what have you. It might just be a quiet gathering. It might just be, I don't know,
I
maybe.
wonder if, since you have time, what day is March 20th?
I'm having a look. March 20th is. It's a Friday.
I was wondering if you could get the Dragon Drummers to go through town once.
You know, that's not a bad idea. If they just paraded, that would not be a bad idea. I'll have a chat with him about that. Hang on.
Merlin loved them. That,
He
that
did.
seems very appropriate.
Well, they appeared at his picture unveiling, didn't they? In the Merlin Day. That's a very good idea.
Station Master says, I have no idea, but the video reminded me of a song called Home Thoughts from Abroad by Clifford T. Ward. He's talking about my railroad video.
Okay. Did you count the trucks, Bernie? Because being another train nerd like me, it's the sort of thing most train nerds would do. Oh, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4.
He knows about our trains. I mean, he knew that the train was. He knew the manufacturer of them, and
They are pretty standard over there, those locos.
he's knowledgeable not only of his trains but of ours also.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah, their diagrams are a lot bigger than ours. much bigger. Yeah, they and the thing is, they don't particularly go anywhere fast. They go everywhere really slowly, which is why. And another thing that really strikes me about American tracks, and Bernie will back me up here, in this country, railways are fenced off. You cannot get near a railway in the UK. If it goes through town, it will be on a viaduct, it will be in a tunnel, it will be separated from the rest of the world somehow. In America, God no, just run it up the goddamn high street, through the car park and out past the shops. And that's why they have the ding, 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 and because, you know, they just bowl through. And those trains, you don't stop them on a sixpence. Believe you me, they do not stop. You get in their way, you'll go for a ride sideways in your car. So, yeah, it's a completely different thing. Completely different thing. And of course, Jeff couldn't have made that video the way he made it here.
The train that goes by here, when after it goes by here and it goes down to Aberdeen, it actually goes through the Walmart parking lot.
Exactly. I mean, can you imagine that? A 2 mile long freight train traversing your local Morrison's car park and your car's on the other side of it. You would always make sure you parked on the store side of the track, wouldn't you? You wouldn't park on the other side.
Well, everyone, it's been a lot of fun, but everybody is saying goodnight.
Yes, and it's the end of the show. Again, apologies for technical things. We'll have this resolved next time because this will be gone. I'll be using the old software, and also I'm investing in a teleprompter which will allow me to have it here. So I'll be looking straight into the camera, and I'll be able to see everything that's going on instead of all this. You see me looking behind the camera half the time. That will go. So hopefully we'll go from this to polished, like a highly polished thing next time we do it. But thank you for watching. Jeff, thank you as ever for being there. And don't forget, if you've got anything that you want to let us know, you can leave messages on this channel. You can post on this channel, and let us know if there's anything you'd like to talk about, anything you'd like to cover. And don't forget, we need to know how many coaches are on that train. So from myself, I'd say good night, and from Jeff.
Oh, good night, everybody. And I just want to say that the station master has a new video out.
Oh, God, we haven't done that yet. Oh, God.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet. I haven't seen it yet. And the Ponderer, he puts out new videos every Saturday morning.
And of course, next week will be the Station Master show. He goes every other week. Will tell it to us. Don't forget to hop on there as well. Lots of interesting stuff. And I don't think there's a theme this week, but last week it was sweets we remember as children. And Jeff and I thought this was such a good idea. We might do something similar because it really opened up the discussion and brought back memories to people. And I think that's a brilliant thing. But yes, so don't forget to see that next week, and we will be back in a fortnight. Better and
Good
smoother.
night, everybody.
Bye bye. I'm going to push this button up here now and see what it does. Nothing. End the broadcast. It's